Ready to go. Strands are back on their way here in the King Cole Cup of 2017. And Telham Lane away best from the inside. He's leading from Bolshevik early. He gets in behind him. Scott Bay presses forward up into third. And then came on the inside Bledisloe and Scusi Newsy away in fifth place. Bledisloe just raced a little bit roughly on that bend. Sir Escape a Lot in front of Umbro Lincoln. And then came Ghost Sailing on about 15 metres away. Second last Major Sport, the stable and the back marker. And that is Rock and Roll Whitby at the back of the field, about 50 metres away from the leader. They burnt the first 400, staying to back it off now. And the leader is Telham Lane as they run off the back straight. He leads the way about 4 metres in front. Bolshevik's running second. First move, Sir Escape a Lot is out 3 deep and pressing forward now to the breeze for the moment. Might land 1-1 because Bolshevik might come off the pegs in second place soon. 3 back the pegs is Scott Bay as they run down with 3 laps to go. And then Scusi Newsy is 1-1 but 20 metres off the leader. It's inside. Armbro Lincoln in front of it is Bledisloe. And then Goes Sailing on, who's staying to tug for more rain. Third from last ahead of Major Sport. And here goes Savelko. That's Callan on Rock and Roll Whitby. He starts to move out 3 deep from last. Into the back straight and Telham Lane in front. Leading by 4 metres. Bolshevik stayed on his back second. Sir Escape a Lot in the breeze for the moment. But here comes cover as Rock and Roll Whitby is surging around the outside, out 3 deep along the back and about to work up into the breeze spot. Scott Bay now, 3 back the pegs in fifth. 1 out, 2 back is Scusi Newsy, who covers up Bledisloe, who's midfield just worse than on the inside. From Go Sailing on, Armbro Lincoln and Major Sport patiently driven at the back of the field. Coming in now, completing 2 laps and 2 laps to go. And the leader, Telham Lane, the 10-year-old, trying to go all the way. He's on a tight rein for Voke. He leads by 2 metres over Rock and Roll Whitby, who moves up on the outside in second place to keep the pressure on the front runner. They're staying to up the ante. Fair way from home though. In third place, Bolshevik. Sir Escape a Lot on a loose rein. 1 a lap and 3/4 to go, being driven along. Scott Bay travels well. 3 back the pegs. And then Scusi Newsy goes sailing on. He went up in the air. He galloped back in the field. In fact, he got one of his legs caught in the hobble by the look of it. So he's in all sorts of trouble back on the pegs. He's nearly in clear running now for Shannon Savelko. He's been taken from the event. So Bledisloe third from last. Coming out 3 deep. Major Spoiled. He's getting into the race fast now as he comes up 3 deep now with 900 to go. Last Armbro Lincoln. So in down, a lap left to go. 750 metres to travel. Telham Lane in front of Rock and Roll Whitby, 2 metres away. Major Spoiled into the race out 3 deep now, up to third and behind the leader Bolshevik. Then Sir Escape a Lot and Scott Bay. Scusi Newsy from on the inside. Bledisloe, Armbro Lincoln and Go Sailing on has been taken from the event as they run into the back straight now. Telham Lane in front. Major Sport though putting the acid test out 3 deep, trying to come on strong. Rock and Roll Whitby hard under the whip in the centre. And then came Bolshevik. It's a staying test home now. Then Scott Bay off the pegs, trying to work home from Bledisloe. Sir Escape a Lot wide. Telham Lane though got away from them on the turn. He found 7 metres now. Major Sport under pressure deep out. Bolshevik still there the inside. And then Rock and Roll Whitby and further back Scott Bay. But Telham Lane looking really good on the turn. He looks home here. He's 10 metres clear. Major Sport runs into second place from Bolshevik. Bledisloe late on the pegs. But Telham Lane all the way. And Telham Lane gets in. Second in was Major Sport. Up for third was Bledisloe and fourth in Bolshevik. Then Rock and Roll Whitby, Scott Bay, Armbro Lincoln, Scusi Newsy, Sir Escape a Lot. And coming in at the back, or at least being pulled up, the lap and a half was